Tonight, a teenager behind bars arrested, now facing charges connected to the deaths of 3 other teens in a tragic Memorial Day crash. And now we're hearing from a woman who says her son almost suffered the same fate. Welcome to KOIN 6 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Jeff Gianola. That holiday tragedy has left families in Estacada mourning tonight. And now police say a man is responsible, 18-year-old Devin Kurtz, now being held in the Clackamas County Jail facing 3 charges of second-degree manslaughter. And deputies believe he was intoxicated when he crashed a car with 4 teenagers inside. Now, this happened last night on South Springwater Road and Redland Road. Jenny Young spoke to the mother and daughter who knew the victims and the driver. Jenny?
Jeff, they tell me that these teens were coming back from a day of hanging out at the river and watching the sunset. They say that this has shaken the entire community.
This is a mother's worst nightmare.
Crystal Stanley says her 16-year-old son is grieving the loss of his friends tonight after a tragedy that she says he came close to being part of.
And last night was a close call. My son declined going with them last night. So it could be me today.
Crystal says the small town of Estacada is reeling after news of the crash that killed 3 teenagers. The Clackamas County Sheriff's Office says 2 of the teens were pronounced dead at the scene, and 1 who was life-flighted to the hospital passed away Tuesday. Deputies say Monday night crews responded to a report of a black sedan spinning out of control on Springwater Road before crossing the center line and colliding with a white Ford F-350.
I was absolutely devastated. I was up all night, just panicking, knowing that my friends were involved.
Crystal's daughter, Alexis Holcomb, says she was close with the youngest victim, who was just 14 years old.
She looked up to me as an older sister, so I was very, very close to her.
The mother and daughter tell me their family also knows Devin Kurtz well. Kurtz was the driver who authorities say was under the influence. He was treated at the hospital for a punctured lung before being booked into jail.
My son had the opportunity to talk to him today before he was released from the hospital and booked. And all he kept telling Tommy was how he really screwed up. And he was just crying on the phone. He's a human. He's a teenager who made a really horrible decision last night to take the keys in his hands and drive. And it cost the ultimate sacrifice in losing lives.
We've learned this 17-year-old surviving passenger is still in the hospital. We'll let you know when we have an update on their condition. As far as the man who was driving that pickup truck, deputies say he wasn't hurt. Now, we're at the high school right now, and tonight there was a very large group of students and people in the community who gathered here for an impromptu vigil. But tomorrow night there is supposed to be a larger, more formal vigil here at the high school at 8 p.m. Reporting live tonight, Jenny Young, KOIN 6 News.